Good morning, everyone. Jim Williams here, coming to you from the beautiful paradise of Central Florida. Today is a beautiful Saturday morning, April 11, in the year of our Lord 2026. June and I have made our way up to Lake Helen. We're meeting some friends today. Got some interesting things to show you.
Hello, everybody.
June came with me today.
It's me again, tagging along for the ride to see what's happening today.
Beautiful day, isn't it, baby?
We're going to meet some friends that were fans of Adam's. They never got to meet him, but they have really been there for us during this time of our loss, and we're going to go be with them today, and he's going to show us some neat things.
JWW on the move.
Here's an old church building. First Congregational United Church of Christ. No labels, just love. Peace in the new year.
At the next stop sign, turn right.
Who is that?
See, here's an old house here. Been around a long time.
Cassadaga is a famous town here in Florida, unique in itself. Cassadaga is near Lake Helen. I hope we'll have a chance to check that out. I think Adam came here back several years ago. It's a quaint little place. When I see deserted and abandoned places like this, I try to imagine what was it like when it was brand new. How excited were the owners to have this new place? The thrill of the possibilities that they were imagining were going to happen for their lives and for their family. And today it lies desolate. Life moves on. Another church building. This is the Lake Helen Methodist Church. It's a beautiful stained glass windows. Don't see those in modern buildings anymore. Well, June and I have finally arrived at our friend's home. We've been with these friends before. You've met them before. We didn't spend a lot of time on camera with them, but today's going to be a special day. So I want to remind you about Bobby, my friend Bobby here. Bobby's unique. Not only is he in the elevator business, goes up and down a lot, but he is skilled in rebuilding vehicles, classic vintage vehicles. And I've come up here today to show you some of those. Many of you like vehicles, and I hope that you enjoy the time we're going to spend together today. Bobby, you got them lined up in order here, so let's just take them in order.
So we've got a 2016 2SS Camaro.
Okay.
It's not a classic, but it's just something that Sandie liked.
Well, this is nice.
It's the burgundy. It's got tan leather interior. It's just a fun car. It's 6.2 liter.
Get that leather interior there. Look at that.
It's not super clean right now, but that's all right.
Shoot, man, it's nice.
We drive them. It's got 39,000 miles on it.
Sunroof on the top.
Yes, sir.
You keep your vehicles in good shape.
Well, we knew you were coming, so we spent all morning washing them.
I am honored beyond words.
And so the next one is 1990 Honda Sierra XSI.
1990.
It's got 95,000 original miles on it. And she said that she would sell it. But it's in really nice shape. It has been repainted. She wanted another one, so we found it.
Well, that's a nice one.
Yes, sir.
And you do all the maintenance on these?
Yes, sir, I do.
Everything.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
Now I have some friends. I have a good group of friends. I have an engine guy. He does my engines and my transmissions.
Right.
My buddy Gary, who's painting the house, he's come up before and helped me, install engines and stuff like that.
There you go.
I have a few different people. I have a paint guy.
It's a team effort.
Yes, sir. It is a team effort.
But you've got an eye for things like this.
Yes, sir.
And you've got some skills
yes,
to
sir.
do this.
Yeah, I do. I mean, yes, sir. The Lord's given me some good skills.
I can't draw a straight line.
I do a lot of welding, fabrication.
Oh, wow. Holy cow, what is that?
That's our large Marge.
That's a large, large
extra
Marge.
large Marge.
Man,
In fact, Sandy actually named it extra large Marge
extra large Marge.
because of Adam.
Absolutely.
Yep.
That's cool, man.
Yep.
Thanks for honoring our son.
Oh, you're welcome.
Man,
buddy.
I'm so
He's
glad.
a good man.
There's Sandy and June over there admiring that car. We'll get to that car in just a second. What's next on the menu
All
here?
right, this is a 1970 Chevelle Malibu.
1970.
Yes, sir. My grandparents bought this car new from Holler Chevrolet in Orlando.
Wow.
It was gold with green interior, bench seat, 350 two-barrel car.
Boy, you don't see many bench seats anymore.
No, sir. No, sir.
No, what do you have now? These
We have
bucket
buckets.
seats,
We
yeah.
put
Look at that.
Yeah.
How many of you remember you had to used to push a button to open the door? That is so cool, man.
I had all the parts out in the shed, out behind extra large Marge there, and Hurricane Charlie took the shed away.
Oh my.
But all the parts were left, even the console. So I said to Sandy, I said, we have got to build this car for my brother. And we restored this car for my brother without him knowing it.
How about that?
And we unveiled it on Mother's Day in 06. And we gave it to him, and he was very, very surprised.
You're a good man. Bobby, you're a good man.
I appreciate it. You ready?
Listen to that tank door. Well, whoa.
Yeah. 350 board and stroked. It's a 4-bolt main with a TKO 5-speed in it.
I'm sure our viewers know exactly what you're talking about.
I'm sure most of them do.
No clue. It's like Greek to me.
Well, I know you would talked about in some of your videos not knowing, classic and antique and all that. So I'm like, that's why I invited you up and say, hey, come on up and we'll see some classic and antique vehicles.
There you go.
These are pretty much antiques now.
Classic car alert.
Definitely classic car alert. I always wanted to get Adam to sign my General Lee, but I never got around to it, unfortunately.
Okay, look at here now.
So this is a 1969 Oldsmobile Vista Cruiser. It's an Oldsmobile 350. We have driven this to South Carolina and a few other states.
Does that have a sunroof also?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And the trim's missing. We pulled the trim off, but I've got to put the trim back on. But Sandy always liked these when she was a kid, and she loved, sitting in the back and looking up through that window.
Yeah.
And these are some other doors too. These are, they shut really nice. GM.
Wow.
Body by Fisher. They always built a nice body.
Body by Fisher. I remember hearing that in the commercials years and years and years ago. Looky here. Looks like you're packed and ready there.
Sandy found some brand new antique luggage, but we found an old school cooler. When we do go to like shows or car meets, that's what we bring.
Like you're traveling in the luggage in the back of the car. Yeah, absolutely. Well, I can tell you have poured your heart into all of them.
Yes, sir.
Man, what a genuine guy you are.
We try. Well, some people say I have a problem, a car problem.
Why is that?
Because I have too many. So the next one.
Too many cars?
Too many cars, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Way too many.
What do we got next here? Look at
That is
this.
68 Mustang Fastback.
Mustang.
Now that is a Bullet replica we built in 05. Sandy and I always loved that movie, The Bullet. Now I did have the Charger, the 68 Charger, but I sold it years ago. The Bullet car was a 390 4-speed car, and we did a 351 Windsor with a T5 5-speed.
That's a 5-speed?
Yes, sir.
Look at those little bitty mirrors.
Little mirrors, I know.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
Look at here. Look,
windows.
Does anybody know what those are called? We used to call those wing vents.
Wing vents. That's your air conditioning.
That was the air conditioning of the 60s.
Yep.
Man,
Because this car has no air conditioning.
you don't see those anymore. Bobby, all of these are amazing.
Thank you, sir. Give glory to God.
Thank you for that.
Give glory to the Lord.
All right, now we're going to move over here. Look at here. 01. Who's this?
That is the General Lee, sir.
Look at this General
Now, I've had that
Lee.
car since '86. We purchased that for $1,000 off Oak Ridge Road in Orlando at a storage facility. Paid $1,000 for it, and it was brown. It had diamond pleat Naugahyde interior. The guy used it to pull his boat with, and he painted it brown to match his boat. So, a couple years ago,
General Lee. This is from which TV show?
The Dukes of Hazzard, sir.
The Dukes of Hazzard.
Yes, sir.
Now, I actually knew that, but I wanted to hear you say it. You just had this neat way of saying the Dukes
The
of
Dukes
Hazzard.
of Hazzard.
And the General Lee was... Now, who were the two guys that rode in the General Lee?
Well, you had Bone Luke Duke, and then you had the Coy and Vance cousins when Bone Luke left the show.
Gotcha.
And then you had Daisy, the other cousin.
Yeah, Daisy.
Yeah, and Uncle Jesse.
Who used to slide across the hood?
They both did. They all did, actually.
Okay.
Bo, Luke, and Coy and Vance.
Want
Yes,
to demonstrate that for
no,
us?
sir. I'm 300 plus pounds. I'll dent the hood.
Well, I could barely walk, so
I was
I'm
going to
not.
say my arthritis wouldn't let it
I'm not
happen.
even going to try it at all.
The interior's black,
Okay.
and they had saddle interior. But I've got a bow and arrow in the back window. Bow and the arrows are from 1970s.
Oh, look at this.
And
Can't get a good shot with the
I know,
sun,
with the sun.
but maybe you can make out the
Yeah.
bow and the arrows.
And I got 2 Sean jugs in the back.
And you were in the Marines.
My dad was.
This is fantastic.
And I've got a couple of dynamite arrows up on the dash. I took some flare stick, and this is some wire we use in the elevator trade called interlock wire.
You shoot those at a lot of people, do you?
There was a kid on the internet, on Facebook,
Okay.
and he wanted to take his girlfriend to prom. And he
Okay.
was looking for a car to take his girlfriend to prom. So I saw it, and I said, pick one. So he picked the General Lee. So we met him.
This car?
Yes, sir. We met him in the Panhandle,
Okay.
and we drove this, and we drove the Bandit car up. And I said, are you sure you want the General? He says, yeah. So we let him take the General Lee to prom. Never met the kid in my life.
How about that?
Let him take it and his girlfriend to prom. And we just followed him around. You know, we let him do his thing. We just followed, stayed in the parking lot of the school so it wouldn't get, keyed up or anything. He ended up getting married, having a baby, joined the Army,
Wow.
and I still keep in touch with
I was
him.
about to say, you probably do. Man, what a heart you have for
Yes, sir.
people, man. Did he get to sign the car?
Yes, sir. I did have him sign the card. In fact, I'll pop the trunk for you.
Now, look at all of the, I'm going to get a general shot here. Here are all the people that have signed the General Lee.
So this is Chunky Monkey. He's a YouTube guy. And this is Derek McDaniel. Derek McDaniel's, he's big on TikTok. He's a friend of mine, good friend of mine.
Okay.
Real World Prepper. He's got a prepping channel. Jack Merle's his son. And that's Tommy. That's Tommy McBride. That's the kid that I let take it to prom.
Oh, this is the prom guy,
Yes, sir.
Tommy McBride. Hey, Tommy.
Yeah. And then these are some friends of ours, Jordan and Haley Trentham. I let them use it for their wedding. And then a friend of mine, his Zombie Farmer on YouTube. He ran for county commissioner, and he used this car. I let him use the car for his
Campaign.
campaign, and he won.
And you wished that you had met Adam so he could sign.
Yes, I wanted
the
him.
truck.
I wanted him sign it, and of course you and Momma Woo. I'm gonna have y'all sign it all.
Oh, man.
Yeah. So.
You going to let us do that?
Oh yeah.
The last but not least, what do we have here, Bobby?
This is a 1982 Pontiac Firebird.
And what's so special about this car?
This is a kit from Knight Rider. This is a replica.
So that means you got the light thingy on the
Yes,
front
sir.
of the car. Let me go look at that.
Yes, sir. The scanner.
Look at this. Who was the actor in that?
David Hasselhoff.
And what was his person's name?
Michael Knight.
Michael. Michael, get back in the car.
Yeah.
Michael, get back in the car. Danger, Michael.
Danger. Yeah.
Oh, listen. It's making the whoosh whoosh sound. Danger, Michael, get back in the car. Danger, Michael, get back in the car. That is so cool.
I wish I could meet Dune Buggy Jim someday and just kind of go cruising with him.
Oh, you would love that.
Yeah.
Can I sit in it?
You can.
If I can get in, I'll go slow.
Super, super hard.
Momma Woo is laughing at me climbing into the car. Hope I can get out, she says. All right, it is a tight
We're
squeeze.
gonna have to get the Crisco out.
Look at here, man. Does something blow up if I punch a
No,
button?
they beep.
That's neat. I'm already going a mile an hour.
Yeah.
Look at this. Man, this is like something out of the movies.
Yeah,
Man,
you know how
this
us
is
Gen X guys
amazing.
are. We like the 80s shows and cars, and both monitors do work.
How many of you remember Knight Rider from back in the day with all those buttons? Check out this steering wheel. Space age stuff.
Yeah, space age for the 80s.
Hasselhoff would be proud. Bobby, dude, that
sir.
was special. I can't tell you how honored I am to be here and see all of this. Even though I know very little about cars,
Yes, sir.
knowing somebody that knows this stuff is just fascinating to me.
Well, with Adam and Adam's channel, everybody got along.
Yeah,
You know, no matter who you voted for or anything.
yeah.
So that's another thing we really liked about him. And he was clean. You know,
Yeah.
you never heard any bad words or anything.
That's right.
You know, and of course he was from my generation. We had a lot in common. You know,
Yep,
worked at the same places and
yep.
grew up in the same time.
Watch the same movies?
Watched the same movies.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all did a great job raising him. That's for sure.
Well, I tell everybody that Adam got his personality from Mama, got his good looks from me.
You.
Is that your Saturday drive around vehicle there?
Yeah, that's my daily.
There's the ladies. Say hello, Sandy. Hello, June.
Hello.
The family, through their Gideon, you know, they're Christians, but
Right.
they give the Bibles
The
around.
distribute Bibles.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So,
That's the Gideon Bible right there.
yes, sir. He's like 20. They own a Mercedes repair shop in Daytona. Good people, wonderful people. And he came up, and he was a Dukes of Hazzard fan.
Okay.
And he says he couldn't believe it that he saw General Lee. And I said, "You want to drive it?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." You know, so I let him drive it around the parking lot and around Bucky's area. And then, you know, we became friends. So what they do is, at car shows is they place Bibles out on their cars for people to take. So he gave me the orange ones to match the General Lee.
The color of the General Lee.
And then he gave me green ones to match the Bullet. And I said, "Well, do you have any black ones for the Bandit car?" And he's like, "No, we don't have black Bibles." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" I said, "Every Bible out there is only black.
Most Bibles are black."
Bibles are black cover.
So, Bobby, is this your outhouse?
Yes, sir, it is. That's my skylight.
So for reading,
Yeah, just so you can see.
there you go.
We came by this the other day. Yesterday.
This morning.
Yeah,
Just this morning.
our little flea market.
And there used to be people that had jeans.
Yeah, Lake Helen's good. Got a lot of good people.
Bobby and Sandy were telling me that this building used to be a school. Now it's the City Hall of Lake Helen. I do love the oak trees with the Spanish moss.
Good looking desserts over there.
It's a mural on the wall here at the Roma Pizza.
No, the girl that works. Oh, my wife, yeah, she's another one. But she's nice when she wants to be.
We're all that way.
All right. What's your name, sir?
Dominic,
And you and your brother run the place?
Yes.
Been here about a year?
about a year, yes. May
Awesome.
4th, so
Excellent food, man. Excellent food.
Thank you.
What's your address here?
336 South Lakeview Drive, Lake Helen, Florida.
Lake Helen, Florida. All right. Next time you're in Lake Helen, come check it out. Good stuff. Right, baby doll?
Very good. I love my chicken wings.
There you go. Chicken wings and pizza and salad.
Right?
Yeah, this is real Florida here. Yeah, this is what St. Cloud used to look like. one tractor, two tractors. Look at that. Let me get a close-up if I can here.
That one looks like a farmall, maybe, or international. I ain't sure.
Reminds me of my granddaddy's tractors. Beautiful house.
So one day, I brought my mom, grandma, Sandy. We all come out here to look at the lake. The lake was gone, dried up.
Wow.
I got pictures of me standing out in the middle of this lake.
What's the name of this lake?
Lake Macy, I think. I think it's Lake Macy.
It was all dried up.
Lake Helen is in actually the lake.
Look at that tree.
Yeah, look at those trees. Long, skinny limbs.
Lots of old oaks.
Yep.
I guess they call them water oaks.
There's all kind of oak trees. Live oaks, water oaks, dead oaks,
Dead oaks.
dried up oaks.
Are you talking about
Rotten.
me again?
Rotten oaks.
Oaks.
Oh, yeah, that's right. your maiden name, Oaks.
Yeah. The Ann Stevens house, bed and breakfast. And you say it's this front house here and the house in the back.
Yep,
But you say it's closed now.
I believe so.
Not in use.
Bathrooms are really small.
Built in the 20s and the bathrooms are small.
Tiny bathroom.
Have you used anything else besides the bathrooms in there?
Been in it.
Never knew. It's
I
just
just
what we
know
heard.
somebody who actually looked at it.
I see. All right, we are entering Cassadaga Historical District. And did the town start in 1992?
No.
That's when they made it historical site.
Oh, I see. Okay. This is where we have the mediums,
And psychics.
psychics, sorcerers,
Yeah. All the people that
fortune tellers.
read. Yeah.
Palm readers.
Yeah, all those things.
It's very famous.
Very famous, very well known.
They have to close the cemetery on Halloween night.
They have to what?
Close the cemetery on Halloween night because of the Devil's Chair. Adam's done, I believe, 3 videos out here in Cassadaga.
Adam's done 3 videos, you say?
Yes, sir. Out here in Cassadaga. And he's been to the Devil's Chair.
The
The Devil's Chair, it's just a chair set up for
the devil.
For a grave. Yeah.
There's the
For a grave.
There's the Hotel Cassadaga
Yep,
right
but-
there.
They are. Some stuff.
There's a bunch of jewelry and all kinds of
Looks like a garage sale in somebody's yard.
no, garage sale stuff. It's got jewelry and stuff. Because it's jewelry, crystal reading.
Yep.
Yeah, here we go. Jewelry, crystal readings, psychic shop, a crystal bed. That'd be hard. Laying on a crystal bed.
Wouldn't be very comfortable.
I wouldn't think so.
I believe Adam's done a couple of his openings on the videos with Cassadaga
Right.
at this sign.
I just met these 2 young ladies on the side of the road. Are they having some kind of festival here today? What do they call that?
The Fairy Festival in Cassadaga.
The Fairy Festival.
Yes.
And I'm guessing that you're dressed like fairies.
Yup.
And that's what the wings are for?
Yes.
Cool. Now what's significant about that?
Probably just the fairy week.
Just
In Cassadaga, if you go into the spiritual center, you can go ahead and go through the photo books, and there are little orbs of energy all around Cassadaga. That's why Cassadaga is hosting this fairy festival to honor those fairies, the little spiritual orbs. When you go in there,
Okay.
look at the pictures, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about.
okay. All right. I noticed you have a cross. What's so significant about that?
Just God.
Yeah, just a cross, huh? Okay. Well, thank you so much for your kindness. Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Lake Colby, I think.
Yeah, my wife just reminded me I missed the sign coming in. But we got some folks out here on their boats. Kayaking King? Okay, June, I finally got the sign. And here we have the Hotel Cassadaga. You ever stayed there, guys?
No, sir. Wasn't that a song by the Eagles?
Hotel Cassadaga.
Sandy says she's the Sinatra
Yeah, so
restaurant. Said it
Sinatra's.
was really good.
Sinatra's is good.
Said it was really
Sinatra.
good.
Well, thanks for the quick trip around Cassadaga.
Yeah, it's all about all of it.
Not a very big place.
No,
They're on the water close to.
Oh, wow, look at that. Old Florida home. Again, dilapidated, abandoned, and when that place was freshly painted and newly built, can you imagine the family that lived there, the dreams they had in mind for themselves and their children? They're gone now. Today, just sits there empty. Here's an incredibly impressive house. I have no idea how old this place would be. Any idea how old it is?
No, sir.
It's
Old,
called.
old
Yeah, it looks very nice, but very well kept. A
neighborhood.
TV
Looks like a
set.
TV
Yeah.
set.
And they're also nice and neat and got space in between. There's petunias right there, the purple.
Oh,
and the white.
petunias!
And there's the
Look
red
at the
Red ones,
petunias!
all kinds of beautiful flowers.
If you ever want to know if they're petunias, the answer is yes.
Beautiful.
I didn't even know what a petunia was.
we do now.
Tree climbing tree.
This
Yeah,
is
that
right
one's
here, the
pretty.
Spanish type looking.
Yep, that one's
Yes.
good.
Look at that. And it's got the wraparound porch you like.
I love the wraparound porch. Yep.
Now this house must be here for a while because they got the vine. That vine
Yeah.
is growing good in there. But it looks brand new.
They started
That's
building
honeysuckle.
these like
These are beautiful homes.
Look at the pillars.
Oh my. Very nice.
Classic truck alert. Oh, hold on. Double classic truck alert. Okay, Bobby, tell me about these.
So the green one's a 69 long bed Chevrolet, I believe.
Okay.
And the other one's a 70s. Probably mid 70s, 74 maybe.
All right, another really cool place here. And this is waterfront property, right?
Yes.
Oh, wow. It's a unique yard.
Rock yard.
Rock yard. Pretty cool.
These look like they've been around for a while.
Oh yeah.
They're in good shape. Oh, it'd be nice to go in these places and see what they look like inside. But I bet there's a small rooms.
That's another thing they do at Christmas time. Every other year they have a walk where you
can go inside.
these houses. And they're all
Yeah.
decorated.
Is that right?
Yeah, usually the beginning of December.
This is a very old orange grove.
Ah, this
Remember
is
that
still
number 4?
alive?
Yes. I mean,
They still produce?
I think so.
I think it still produces, not very much,
Because
but it's a very old grove.
there's a disease that has killed the orange groves in Florida.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see a lot of those are dead. It looks like maybe they have, yeah, I
Well,
don't
you
know. If
remember-
you look at it, there's some of them's got some oranges on them.
Yeah. Remember that you'd see that all over the place.
You used to drive for miles, and it would be nothing but orange groves. Yep. I remember. This is actually the Lake Helen, the water part of Lake Helen. And more lakefront properties. Oh, look, reindeers. Reindeers in the front yard.
Wait,
Wow.
They're built in that way, so you can look out the window.
Unique.
that's beautiful, bro. Thank you.
Hey, cows. How you feel? Hey. Hey, you. Yeah, you. What's going on? You resting? You and your crew there?
They're sun tanning. They're out in
That
the sun.
it's working. You got a good tan there, dude.
Some's in the shade over there, but they're out there sun shining.
Yeah. All right. Moo to you. Check it out. This guy has his own sawmill, cuts his own lumber. And his house is back there that we can't
Yep.
see. Check out this mansion. Beautiful house. This is the Volusia County Fairgrounds area. Looks like they got something going on out here today. And on Wednesday, you said they have the farmers market out
Farmers
here.
market. That's right. train show, model train show.
Model train show, that's cool. Welcome to the model train show. Well, by the looks of all the cars, there's a lot of people interested in that. Model train show. Great!
Hey, y'all even have a Wednesday night service.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And this is where you guys worship.
Yes, sir.
And this is a Church of Christ.
Church of Christ.
And one of the unique things about the Churches of Christ here in the South is that you sing a cappella in your congregational worship.
Yes, sir. No instruments. It probably would.
One time we were in Oklahoma, we had a swing on our porch, and me and him sat on it, and it fell down, and it fell right down on the calf of my legs. And I had the biggest bruises on the back of my leg. Remember that, babe?
I do remember.
Oh my God, it's so wonderful out here. The breeze is great and the weather. Enjoy it now while we can.
Yeah, August is coming. Well, it's been a great day. Beautiful day. Cool, sunny. Spending the day with friends. Bobby, Sandie, thank you so much for showing us around town.
You're
And
welcome.
the cars, man, I thoroughly enjoyed the cars.
And we appreciate you coming.
Yes, thank you.
Mama, you want to say anything?
Thank you for everything.
Thanks for coming up.
And for my flowers.
Oh, you're welcome.
And for the good
On
food.
with that!
Yeah.
The food. Was what we-
Somebody's calling.
Are we taping?
Yeah, we are taping.
We're taping.
Well, that's going to do it for today. We're going to hit the road and go home. If the Lord wills, we'll see you in the next video.
Good Lord
Goodbye.
willing. Good Lord willing.
Let Mama speak.
Good Lord willing, we'll see you next time.
And the creek don't rise.
Yeah, and the creek don't rise.
Goodbye. They're everywhere.
Wow.
Great.